What if I told you that one martial arts technique can improve your flexibility, your balance, your core strength, your leg strength, and your cardio, all in just 5 minutes a day? Hi everyone, I'm the old man kicking. I am 51 years old and I still train almost every day. I have thrown millions of kicks in my life and I am still kicking. We usually think of kicks as something we use for tournaments or self-defense. But after more than 30 years of training in Shotokan karate and Taekwondo, I've realized something. Kicking may actually be one of the best things that you can do for your physical health as you get older. Here are 5 things that kicking can do for you in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. First, kicking improves your flexibility and mobility. Flexibility is the passive ability of a muscle to stretch. Mobility is the active ability of a joint to move through its full range of motion under control. Unfortunately, your flexibility and mobility decrease as you age, particularly if you are less active. But kicking will help you with both. When you throw front kicks and roundhouse kicks and side kicks, you're developing the effective ranges of motion in your lower body. These benefits will be even greater if you progress to throwing these kicks higher or by throwing crescent kick variations or even axe kicks. If you have better flexibility and mobility, it'll be easier for you to move through your daily life. You'll also be less likely to get injured. Second, kicking improves your balance and coordination. One of the biggest risks for physical injury that we face as we age is falling. Just straight up falling down and getting hurt. And again, because we are less active as we age, our balance and coordination deteriorate. Kicking can help here too. When you kick, you lift at least one of your legs off the ground every time. This forces you to balance. Kicks are also complicated movements with chambering, extending, and rechambering your leg, and these movements help with your lower body coordination. Single kicks are great, but you can have even better effects by throwing combination of kicks, throwing multiple kicks with the same leg, or even throwing jumping or spinning kicks. Third, kicking improves your core strength. Your core is your body's central stabilizer. It provides a solid foundation for your limbs, it supports your spine, it helps you balance, and it protects you from injury. Core strength is also important for your posture and for your ability to generate power in rotational activities like swinging a golf club, a tennis racket, or a baseball bat, or throwing a kick or a punch. When you throw kicks, you use your core to raise your leg and to extend it with control and power. This is true of all kicks, and starting with knee strikes and front kicks is great. When you throw kicks that require you to rotate your hips and torso, like roundhouse kicks, the effects are even greater. Fourth, kicking improves your functional lower body strength. Every kick requires your glutes, your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your calves, and your hip muscles to work together. Unlike many gym exercises, kicking develops strength while you're moving through a full range of motion. Strong legs make everyday life easier. They help you walk upstairs, get up off the floor, carry groceries, and stay independent as you age. Fifth, kicking improves your cardiovascular fitness. Kicking is hard. It requires a lot of effort. This will raise your heart rate and get you a great cardiovascular workout, and that will do wonderful things for your long-term health and longevity. In my experience, the roundhouse kick is the perfect martial arts technique for maximizing these physical benefits efficiently. If you were to throw 100 roundhouse kicks, it would only take you about 5 minutes. You could do this easily every day. I have some videos linked in the description to help you get started. And if you focused on throwing these kicks low and slow, you would train safely and minimize your chances of injury. If you practice consistently for a week, there's a good chance you'll already start to notice improvements in your mobility, your balance, and your coordination. You have 5 minutes. You can do this. If you want better flexibility and mobility, if you want better balance and coordination, if you want a stronger core, stronger legs, and better your cardiovascular fitness, then you need to do this. Growing older doesn't mean you have to stop kicking. In fact, it means you should kick even more. Every kick improves your strength, your balance, your mobility, and your health. You don't need an hour. You don't need fancy equipment. You just need 5 minutes and the willingness to begin. So keep training, keep improving, and most importantly, keep kicking. If you could only practice one kick for the rest of your life, which one would it be? Also tell me about what videos you'd like me to make. Make sure to hit subscribe, kick that like button, check out my other videos, and keep kicking.